Hello, everyone. My name is Usman. I am the founder and CEO of RepairDesk. We will be getting started in about a few minutes. We're just waiting for everyone to join. Thank you, everyone, for joining as well. I've got Answer with me over here, who's a VP of Sales and Marketing.
Everyone. All right.
If you can hear us properly, please type it in the comments, and it would be great if you can share where you are signing in from, how's your experience with RepairDesk so far, and what do you want to learn today? You can type anything in the chat section.
All right, and this one, I'll just quickly try my screen share to make sure it is working. Always good to double check. All right, and I'm gonna go full screen. All right, Usman, are you able to see that?
Yeah, I can see that. Hey, Umer, thanks for joining.
Okay. All right, I think we still have some people streaming in. Usman, maybe just wait one more minute. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I'll say it now and I'll say it again in a few minutes. So we want to keep this interactive. So please ask questions and send your messages to the chat feature, and we will answer them as we can. And then we also have some dedicated time at the end to go over any Q&A. All right. Do you think, Usman, we should jump in? I can't see any of my screen, or I cannot hear you. In case you're talking, you might be on mute. But unfortunately, I'm not able to see the video either now when I share my screen.
Okay. Umer, can you hear me? Umer and sir?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, perfect. Let's do it.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for joining. We are really excited to show you what we have built with ARIA. It's been a lot of months of hard work and working closely with our customers. And we will today give you an overview of why we built ARIA, give you an overview of all the key functionality, then go over a live demo, and then we will have some time for Q&A. As I just said a few minutes ago, we want to keep this very interactive. So please ask your questions throughout the webinar in the chat. We'll answer them as we go along, and we'll also have the time at the end to answer any lingering questions. All right, so your presenters today will be myself, Ansar, our VP of Sales and Marketing, Usman and Umer. Do you guys want to say anything else before we jump in?
Very excited for this webinar. Umer, who's a product manager, Umer and I have worked on this for quite some time. It's most of the work has been done by Umer, and I was coordinating with customers. So yeah, Umer, if you can do a quick introduction about yourself, that would be nice.
Hello, everyone. Nice to meet you. My name is Umar, and I've been in RepairDesk for more than 3 years. So we have been working on ARIA for the last couple of months, and we are really excited for it because we believe that it would solve one of the most major problems that you guys are facing. And this is one of my favorite feature because it's linked directly to the revenue. Because when ARIA will answer the calls, it would ensure that you would have more appointments, more customers coming in, and ultimately you would have more revenue. So that's we are obsessed about.
Awesome. Thank you both. All right, so let's talk about the idea behind ARIA. So I think Omar did ARIA a bit of disservice when he described it as a feature. I think it's a lot more than that, right? It's a whole suite of tools that, as Omar said, is optimized to help you generate more revenue. So in working with thousands of repair stores all over the world, we realized that there's a few common issues that we're seeing everywhere, right? So number one, a lot of calls still go unanswered, right? So that means lost revenue. And we know a lot of times repair stores have one, maybe two people working. So the same people are answering calls, dealing with customers, dealing with escalations, and that's a lot, right? And we also know that the repair industry is specialized enough where generic tools, whether it's a generic POS system or generic AI tool, is just not going to work, right? So you need something more specialized. And that's exactly why we built ARIA. And as Usman mentioned, Umar and Usman work closely with a lot of our customers, really understood their needs. And then we started development. And throughout the development process, we're talking to a few customers every single day. And that is what allowed us to launch an awesome tool that's already helped dozens of stores increase revenue considerably. So let's talk about some of the actual pain points in numbers. So according to our research and the data that we see, because we also have our own phone system, about 82% of calls are answered. The other 18% are unanswered at the average store. Each of those calls is about $100 to $200 in lost revenue in that visit. And obviously, if you don't get that customer then, right, the ability for you to have a repeat customer are also reduced. And we are also seeing an 11.4% conversion rate from calls to revenue. And if we look at the various channels that we support, whether it's a web lead or an email, phone calls are usually the best, not usually, always the best in terms of conversion to revenue. The reason for that is, right, it's a higher commitment activity. You're picking up the phone and calling somebody as opposed to just filling out a faceless form on somebody's website. So all in all, what we realized is phone calls are being missed. They're the highest revenue generation activity that repair stores have, and that they need help in converting that activity to revenue. So let's talk about ARIA. ARIA is the fully integrated AI receptionist that can answer all your calls and help your staff whenever they need help. Secondly, we provide you a single number for all your calls and text messages, so you don't have to worry about maintaining different numbers. And all the activity that ARIA does is fully integrated with RepairDesk, and everything is logged and recorded. So you always have full context whenever you are jumping in and talking to a customer. We know that's very important, and we'll talk more about that in the demo as well. All right, so let's talk about some of the key use cases. Now, keep in mind, this is not everything that ARIA does. We're just highlighting the most powerful features that are getting used every single day by all of our customers, right? So there's definitely more to it. As Omar will show you, it's a lot more customizable than most people think as well. So, and all that is done without having to write any code on your end. So we made it super, super simple to build a very integrated and store-specific agent. Okay, so one of the most active calls that most stores get is, hey, how much will this iPhone 15 screen repair cost, right? Or whatever phone. So ARIA is able to handle those calls completely on its own, create a lead and appointment within RepairDesk, and show you all the transcript and call logs in one place, right? So it's able to turn a call into a revenue driving activity, record everything, and serve it up for your staff to take action. So very simple. Next is a couple other features that we built that help increase revenue further. So you can turn on automated reminders. So 60 minutes before the appointment, the customer gets a gentle reminder that they have an appointment coming up. And when it comes to appointments, we've made it very simple to manage your calendar, right? We know every store has different hours, has a different holiday schedule, so you can control that all within RepairDesk, which is seamlessly integrated with ARIA, so you don't have to worry about maintaining two separate tools. The other most common type of call that most stores get is ticket lookups, right? Hey, is my laptop ready? Is my phone being repaired? Is it ready to be picked up? So ARIA can handle all those calls for you, do the automatic ticket lookup, and even record all those notes directly on the relevant ticket. And if the customer requests a call back, it can notify your staff. That way, even though ARIA has provided the relevant information, and the staff knows they have to call the customer back. And again, they'll be able to see that call log and the full transcript before they call the customer back, so they know everything that was discussed with the customer. All right, buybacks and inventory. So a lot of you on this call are probably buying back devices and selling phones and other devices. You're able to feed that information into ARIA directly from RepairDesk, so it can answer the most common questions about what devices are available and also about your buyback policy. We also get a lot of stores getting calls around where are you located, right? So ARIA is able to send the address as well as a Google Maps link, so there is no ambiguity about where their store is located, and all that is fully automated too. All right, business hours. As we mentioned, you can set up not only your business hours, but at what points you take appointments. So that way, people only make appointments when you're available. Out of office or holiday stuff is very easy to manage as well. And at any point, if the customer is asking to be transferred to a human, ARIA will do that seamlessly and transfer the call to a live human within seconds. All right, marketing calls. So I'm sure a lot of us have received or receive a lot of marketing calls each day, and we also sometimes get competitors calling in to just see what the prices are. So ARIA can deal with marketing calls completely autonomously and will again give you the transcript. So if you need to call back, you can do that. And if there's the same number or same set of numbers that is repeatedly asking for quotes, ARIA can flag that as a potential competitive call, and you can then take further action as needed. But in both situations, it'll save you time and will not burden your staff while they are doing repairs or dealing with customers in the store. And as I mentioned, everything is fully integrated with the RepairDesk. All the information flows to RepairDesk in real time, and the configuration is all done within RepairDesk as well. And as any changes are happening, as actions are being taken by ARIA, all that information is being fed into the POS system in real time. So you'll see a demo of that momentarily. And this, we believe, is the biggest differentiator between ARIA and any of the other generic tools or tools by other providers out there. Is it's fully integrated. Everything from your hours to your pricing, everything is managed within the same RepairDesk interface that you've grown to love. So you don't have to worry about managing multiple tools, because we know that's when things break down. All right. A couple of frequently asked questions. What languages does ARIA support? So we currently have support for English and Spanish, and we are looking to add a few more languages. Do I need a phone system? So no, we can provide you with a phone number for ARIA calling and texting, and really you don't even need a phone system in order to use ARIA. But obviously, if you have one, we can set up forwarding, so all that is seamlessly integrated. We currently have support for a number of countries, including US, UK, Canada, and Australia. And I believe we're looking to add support for a few other countries. And we're primarily serving cell phone repair stores, but we also have computer repair stores and some other verticals who are currently using ARIA. And so far, we have received amazing feedback from all of our customers who've tried it because of how easy it is to configure and get going. And it's one of those tools that adds value literally within hours. And I think you'll see that for yourself once Osman and Umar give you a demo. And I believe with that, Osman, I will hand it over to you so you can give us a live preview of what ARIA can do.
Thank you so much, sir. What I will do is I will call one of our customer store and where the AI receptionist has been set up, and I'll ask for the store directions and also ask for a quote as well. So let's do that.
Thank you for calling High-Tech Connection, the best place to buy and fix your high-tech gadgets. For West Columbia, press 2. For St. Andrews, press 3. Thank you for calling iTech Connections West Columbia. For English, say English. Para Español, diga Español. How can I help you today?
English.
Great. How can I help you today?
Where are you guys located?
At 103 North 12th Street, West Columbia, Suite J, behind KFC. Would you like me to text the location to you?
No. How much do you guys charge for an iPhone 15 screen replacement?
What's the exact iPhone 15 model you have? Standard, Plus, Pro, or Pro Max? And is it just the front screen that's cracked?
It's just the standard 15, iPhone 15.
Check the prices from the system. Give me a couple of seconds, please. Most affordable screen option for the iPhone 15 standard is the LCD screen replacement at $129.95 included. Would you like to schedule an appointment for today or another day?
What are your store hours? I may be able to come tomorrow.
Open Monday through Saturday from 10 to 7 and Sunday from 12 to 5. Would you like to book for tomorrow?
Yeah, let's do tomorrow at 11.
What's your name and a good phone number to confirm the appointment for tomorrow at 11?
My name is Max, and my callback number is 708 441 8815.
Max, I have your number as 708-441-8815. Did I get that right? And
Yeah.
just to confirm, tomorrow at 11 a.m. for an iPhone 15 standard LCD screen replacement at $129.95.
Correct.
Correct.
Yes, my number is correct. Thank you so much.
You're all set for tomorrow at 11 a.m. for an iPhone 15 standard LCD screen replacement at $129.95, tax included. Would you like me to text you the location details?
Yes, please.
I'll text you our location at 103 North 12th Street, West Columbia, Suite J, behind KFC. Anything else I can help you with today?
No, that's all. Thank you. So as you can see, it was able to go to customer RepairDesk account, fetch how much do they charge for an iPhone 15, and share the pricing. So let's say if you have two prices for an iPhone 15 where you charge maybe 110 for an aftermarket screen and then for 150 for OLED screen. So if you would like, we can also set it up where it just gives the pricing for your aftermarket screen, so you can get the customer in, and then once you're talking to the customer, you can share all the pricing. You can share all the pricing options with the customer, and then try to close the door, close the deal with the customer. So yeah, that was it from my side. Umar, if you can show us how all this information display within your RepairDesk interface.
Sure. Okay, so right in RepairDesk, you would see a new option, new icon for call logs. And if you click on it, you would be redirected to our new call listing page of Phone Pro, where you would be able to see all of the call logs. You would be able to see the couple of stats, some filters, and you can see all the call logs along with some very important information, like when the call was received, what was the duration, who was the customer that made that call, and let's say if a quote was provided, how much was the quote, and what was the device of the customers over here. And if you click on any record over here, you would be able to see further information, such as you can listen to the call recording, you can view the call transcript, and if you go to call details, you would be able to see further information, in a quick glance, so you can quickly know what was the call was about. And over here, I have my favorite feature of check-in. And if you click on it, you would be redirected to POS, where the customer would already be, where all the information of the customer would be pre-populated. So I will come to it momentarily. So over here in the POS, let's say a customer walks in and he says that, I want to, call your store and I got a quote for my iPhone 14 Pro, and you don't need to ask them a lot of information. You can simply ask for their name, and let's say their name is Alex Cooper. So once you search for Alex Cooper in the POS, it will show all of the information in the right side, where you can quickly see, what was the call was about, and you can, instead of asking all of the information again, you can simply give a quick summary like, hey, I can see that you called for the screen replacement for your iPhone 17 Pro, and the quote amount was $599. So you can simply, confirm the information and click on check in over here. When you click on check-in, it will refresh the page, and you can see that all of the information like the category, manufacturer, device, and problems, they are automatically selected for you. And so you can quickly check in without performing a lot of steps. And this will ensure that whenever a customer comes in, you can you can provide a greater customer experience by already having all the information that they have already provided to you and quickly checking them out. So one of the important feature that we have that facilitate this whole process is that ARIA is fully customizable. And you can instruct ARIA to always ask for customer name before providing a quote, or other custom instruction. And I will come to it in a while. And the very other good feature of ARIA is that it will automatically create leads for you. So whenever someone schedules an appointment or requests for a quote, ARIA will automatically create the lead for you over here in the RepairDesk leads module. And here you can quickly see that what the lead was about. And if you want to make any changes to it, you can make those changes as well. Finally, to the main, main guest, which is the ARIA configuration page. So in the ARIA configuration page over here, you can see that you have a lot of options. So when we were, deciding to build it, we kept it in mind that, every repair shop are similar, but in some way they are very different. So this configuration page allows you to customize ARIA as per your requirements. And you can see that you have a lot of information over here, starting from the very basic information such as the store name and building address. You can provide your nearest landmark, set up your store hours, etc., and also provide supported language as well. And then you have separate tabs for different settings. So for example, if you want to provide ARIA more context about how the repair prices should be quoted, you have a dedicated section over here. And let's say, as Usman previously mentioned, that if you want to, you have option to customize how ARIA provides the quote. So let's say you have a service. You have a model for iPhone 17 Pro, and you have 3 different repair services: OLED screen replacement, LCD screen replacement, or XO7 screen replacement. Both will have separate pricing. So you can customize ARIA on how the price would be shared with the customer. So let's say if you want ARIA to always share the affordable price, like the demo you guys saw with Usman, and you can also instruct ARIA to provide all of these 3 prices at once, or you can instruct ARIA to, transfer the call when the customer asks for quotes. So you have all the options over here to customize ARIA exactly as per your requirement. And if we go to some other features and other options, how you can customize it, you can see that for repair prices, you have 2 options. You can either fetch the prices directly from your RepairDesk account, or if you think that your prices are not correctly configured, you can also use the option for enter manually option as well, where you can simply copy paste the prices in this section over here, and it supports Google Sheets, so you can simply copy paste it and it will retain the same formatting, so you won't have to worry about adjusting your Google Sheet or your pricing list to anything. You just need to copy it and paste it over here. And lastly, we have the SMS settings and notification settings over here. So in SMS settings, like Ansar mentioned, that you can customize when the customer calls you and a quote is shared or an appointment is booked or a callback is scheduled, what exact message would be sent to them. So over here, we have a template for repair estimate, appointment book confirmation. And to make sure that you convert a lot of customers, you also have an option to add follow-ups as well. So let's say if a customer requests for a quote for iPhone 15, you can also create a workflow over here where you can set up follow-up messages to the customer, so you can ensure that the customer walks through your store. Similarly, we have appointment book confirmation as well. Let's say if somebody books an appointment at 10 p.m. and you are looking forward to him, and he doesn't show up because he forgot about it or for whatever reasons. So over here, you can set up reminders as well. So you can set up one reminder before 1 hour, one reminder before 24 hours before the appointment. So you have all the customization option over here to make sure that you can, that ARIA integrates with RepairDesk exactly how you like to integrate it. And for all of these scenarios, for all of the experience, our team will be working very closely with you to make sure to answer any questions you have. And if you're facing any issues customizing ARIA, we have a dedicated team that would help you customize ARIA as per your requirements. So you have both the options. You can customize it yourself, and even if you are facing any issues, our team is right there to help you guys. Thank you.
All right. Umar, you are very passionate.
All right. So yeah, we've got some questions. Thank you for that. And what we'll do is we will quickly share pricing, and then we will open it up for any questions that anybody else has. All right. So give me one moment. All right. So we've kept pricing very simple. We have 2 plans. The first one costs $99 a month and allows for up to 200 calls, with overages being billed at 50 cents per call. And the growth plan has the ability to manage 500 calls and $199 a month per store, right? So if you look at the pricing, even if you can get 1 additional repair from ARIA each month, you have made your money back, right? In most cases, you're going to see far more than that. And as just Umar showed you, it's very easy to turn on and configure. It's something that you must try for your store to see if it's adding any value. And right in the off chance that it doesn't, you can always cancel. but we are confident that once you try it out, once you see how much it's helping your employees, helping your team focus on what's most important, that you're going to want to continue using it. And of course, we're not done developing features, right? Just like in RepairDesk, we're going to continuously keep on pushing updates to make your life easier and to help you generate more revenue. So at this point, if anybody is interested in learning more, if you want a more personalized demo and have more questions, please put interested in the chat, and we will go ahead and reach out to you. We will be following up with everyone after the webinar, but if you just want to let us know of your interest in the chat, we'll go ahead and use that to prioritize the outreach list. Usman, you are on mute.
In the meantime, one of our customers, Zach, who was asking a lot of questions. Looks like someone has raised hand. I've given him the ability to see if he can ask some questions live. But let's see. Michael Venegas has a question. Okay. You can type your question in the Q&A section, and we'll be able to answer the question for you. I'm trusted. Okay, Ryan Atkins. Okay. All right, Atkins. All right. Ryan. So yes, our AI receptionist ARIA can pull the information from your inventory. So if a customer asks, do you have an iPhone 16 in stock? It will be able to share the pricing with the customer if you'd like it to. So it has access to your inventory and your trade-in as well. Yes, it can be set up where it can answer after 3 rings, 4 rings, 5 rings. So we work with you to personalize that experience. Right, Ryan. Looks like, Answer, we got our first sale. Ryan will be reaching out to you.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, we're excited. We'll reach out to everyone. We think there's a lot that ARIA can do for everybody on this call. So we will share more information, and yeah, we'll definitely urge everyone to try it out. Very easy to configure, very easy to get going. Umar and the team will work closely with you to make sure that everything is configured properly. And it's one of those tools that can instantly add value to your business.
So it looks like Zach has also joined us. Zach, are you able to speak? Do you have a mic with you or no?
I believe so.
Okay, perfect. So Zach, how long have you been using RepairDesk, and do you have any questions related to our AI receptionist?
The company's been using RepairDesk, I think, for about 3 years, and then I've been here for about 1.5 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then as far as ARIA goes, let's see. Does it work with 3CX and Call Central both, or is it integrated to anything that RepairDesk can integrate into?
So it can either you can use a phone system, or let's say if you don't want to use a phone system, we will provide you a phone number where whenever after a couple of rings your team doesn't answer the call, you can set up in your 3CX PBX system that it forwards the call to our AI receptionist ARIA number, and it will take that call. And let's say if a customer says, "Hey, I want to speak to a real person," it can transfer the call back to your number. So yeah, we have done this before, and we are able to work with you to personalize the experience for you.
Perfect. Also, I noticed when we're using our repair desk and we're creating a ticket that after our, broken screen goes to the next window to list a part, we usually don't have parts list there. Will ARIA still grab from our inventory part and quote it in on that?
So we can work with you to, it's very customizable, where if you have set up pricing within RepairDesk, it will be able to pick up the pricing for your from your managed services repairs. Or if you'd like it to quote pricing from the inventory, just inventory, we can work with you over there as well. So that's why it's you have the edit interface, and if anything that our edit interface cannot do, we can see what we can do for our customers. There's a question in chat: is ARIA ready to go now, or is it still in beta? So it's out of beta now. It is in production with a dozen of stores. One of the stores in Canada started using it. And it was able to answer 300 calls, 300 missed calls. And out of these 300 missed calls, it generated a revenue of $4,000, and it was one of their slowest months. So yes, if you're interested, we will reach out to you. Yes, Zach, do you have any further questions?
No, I think that wrapped up most of questions I had for now.
Okay, perfect. We will reach out to you to explore this further.
Perfect.
Right.
I think we have a couple other questions. So Michael asked, so Michael, we're using a few different LLMs in the background and some transcription and voice tools. So it's a combination of a couple different tools. We're still experimenting. We're still optimizing. The good thing is that all that is transparent for you. You don't have to worry about dealing with any of that. We're going to be optimizing that with the data that we're getting from all of our customers every single month.
One of the questions Shane has asked: can you have it indicate that it is AI? Yes, you can set it up in the greeting, and we can also increase the speed so it answers right away, or it answers a couple of seconds. So we can configure it for you.
Yeah, and on that, right, there are a lot of it really depends on who your customers are. Depending on who they are, they might. I've heard a lot of calls where the person never realizes that they were talking to a bot. But if you do want to disclose that, you can do that as well. It's totally up to you.
There's another question. So do you also need to keep Phone Pro with 3CX? If you're using our integrated phone system, we recommend using it along with ARIA, because then the integration becomes a lot better, because you're using the same number for receiving calls, and when the text messages go out for appointment reminders, and if a customer responds back, that information flows within RepairDesk, and if a customer calls back as on the number, you'll be able to receive it within RepairDesk. So yes. I guess that's it for now. As Ansar mentioned, we'll be reaching out to all our customers in the next few days, and look forward to working with you. if you would like, Umar has shared a link for ARIA. You can just go over there, read all the information, and if you'd like to schedule a demo, just fill out the form over there, and we'll be in touch with you guys.
Awesome. Thank you, everyone, for joining and for your time. We're very excited to reach out to everyone and give you more information.
Right. Thank you, everyone, and good work, Umar, once again.
Thank you.